creating, editing, and sending out a strings-attached newsletter on Streamsend.com. This is a rather involved tutorial, so you might want to take notes. Feel free to stop anytime, maximize your video, crank up the volume, do whatever you need to absorb the information. Okay, so we start with Streamsend.com, log in there, and over on the left-hand navigation area, we go down to Send Emails. Now we want to pick the list. Let's say I'll send something out to the Austin Media. Click Send Message, and then it's going to give you a couple options. So you can create a new message, and or a template, or one of the saved emails just by clicking here. Most of the time, we're going to be, what I like to do is one of two things, is to create a new HTML text message. So let's start with that. Now it's going to give you an HTML editor. So right here, you don't want to click on HTML, you want to click on Visual Editor. It's just like a word processor. All these options up here allow you to create a beautiful design. So up here in the subject field, I'll start with something like to, and I'll put this code in first name. And what happens is that takes the first name from the database and inserts it in there, so it'll say to Will. And then I'll put Ray, upcoming show or whatever, something catchy. Usually I'll provide you with that information. Okay, so now down here in the visual editor, I'll click in that field and also put in here, hey, first name. So if we happen to not have their first name, it'll just say, hey. Okay, and then, well, I'll take that comma out. And then I can compose my message, whatever. Please come to the show. We really need you, or whatever. Now, if I want to edit this, I can have all kinds of fun. If I want to make this bold, I select that, I click bold. Let's say I want to make a link out of that. I select that. Here's a little link thing over here. Click that. Insert my link. See where it says link URL right here. Don't worry about all this other stuff down here. But, http stringsattached.org, insert. So that made a link. And then if you want to put a picture in here, you click that. Follow the instructions. You can put a URL, which is like a direct link. Let me show you how that works. Let's say I want to get a photo off of Google Images. Let's go to Google Images. Let's say I want a violin shot. Violin. And since this is for a newsletter, I want to choose a medium to small image. So I clicked on Show Options. Then over here it says any size. You click the size. Let's say a medium size. Okay, now I'm looking at, what do I want to use? How about this one right here? So I'm going to click on that. Now up here it says See Full Size Image. That's the direct link to the image. You can click on it. And what's really cool about this program is if you click on the image and then press Control A, that selects it, then Control C again, and click back over to your Streamsend deal, and you can paste it right into the document, just like that. Now if you want to resize it, you click on the image and hold down the Control key, or Shift if you're on a Mac, and you can resize it like this. It should resize proportionally. If it doesn't, then okay, you can kind of do it by eye. Okay, so that's how you put an image. Now if you want to do a link to that image, you just click on the image and you click on the link deal again over here, and you can put a link. So you basically can design your own little, it's like a word processor, like I say, your own newsletter, however you want. Put everything in here. And once you're done with that, you can adjust the size of the text over here. See font size. I want it to be bigger. If I want to change the color of the text, I can do that. And the next thing is ignore this stuff down here. I would click continue to step 2. And this is a text version. So you're going to insert, copy and paste in here your text version. Then you click continue to step 3. And then you definitely want to save it. So I would retitle this section in here. See, save as template. If it's a newsletter, put strings attached newsletter and then the date, whatever the date is after here. Okay, and then click Save. Okay, now down here it says click through tracking. We want that enabled, yes. And we do want to send out a test email. Put your email address in here, like so, and then click Send Test. Then you can check it, see if it looks great before you send it out. Now down here we have Send It Now or Schedule for Later. Most of the time you're going to be clicking Send It Now. If you need to schedule for later, it's pretty self-explanatory there. And then when you click Submit, it's going to go out. So that's how you do that. Now if you need to change something, you can go to use this back button. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning and show you one of the other options that you can do. Okay, let's keep going back. If we had a template established, right down here, use one of your saved emails. Click that, pull down, and here are all the past newsletters that I've saved. Let's say I want to use ACL with Pearl Jam. Let's see what that looks like. Then that will come up eventually, and I can go through and edit it. Now we're looking at the source HTML. All right, so if I want to look at this thing in a larger format, I can click Preview over here, just like so. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Stevie Wonder show here. I kind of like the layout of this format. So I close that. See, close preview on the right-hand corner here. All right, close the window. Yes, I want to close this window. And let's say I want to make this a new show. Let's say it's the Zeppelin show. So I can come in here and just Zeppelin show. Just change all the details, go through it. If I want to create a new image, this beach scene right here, which for some reason isn't coming up, I right-click on it, and I can go Image Properties, and I can change that image to whatever I want. I can have a different URL here from Google Images, but I need to make sure that the dimensions of that image are the same as this, 554 by 209. So whatever I upload here, I need to make sure it's the same. And I can go down here and just change things, but kind of use this general format, which I've set up, which has all the links and everything. So that's how you do that, and then you click through the steps until you finally send the email out to the fans. Now you can view a report over here by clicking View Reports. Very important to personalize your message, like I said earlier, by putting in the little code, first name code. Let me show you that again. All right. So I'm going to go create a new HTML text message, continue. In the subject field, I can put, it's sort of like a mail merge. It is a mail merge. Right here, I'm going to select all that and delete. I'll go, hello, first name, 1, 2, 3. That's the code for inserting from the database the customer's name. So if you put that there, it'll say hello Will or hello George for the whole list. Okay, that concludes sending an email. You can reach me online, will@willtaylor.com. If you have any questions, Jazz Viola Will on Skype is another way to reach me. And that concludes this lesson. Thank you.